So next topic is Amazon CloudFront. Okay. So what is Amazon CloudFront? Before that, let's see today's topic of this. What is CDN? What is CloudFront? CloudFront key terminology, CloudFront and S3 transfer acceleration, and exam tip. Okay. So what is CDN? A CDN or a content delivery network is a system of distributing server that deliver web page or other web content to user based on the geographical location of the user, the origin of the website, or the content delivery server. What does that mean? Basically, we talked about edge location, right? So uh, in short, what is like CDN is a content delivery network, or it's a server which enables you, the user, to browse the website in the nearby location rather than the main location. Okay, so I will give an example. So this is our website, which is might be in London. Okay, and you are being the user, you might be directly accessing the data of your network. Okay, you might be accessing the website directly from the server or location where the website is hosted. So right now my website is hosted in London, and the user in Sydney is trying to access the website. User in South Africa is trying to access the website. So as per this diagram, you can see the user which is in China or near India is able to access the data, or is trying to access the data, but the loading time or the latency or the response time for India will be very less compared to the guy which is in Australia. Okay, because the path or the route which it will take will be large than compared to the guy which is in India or in China. So the this user experience is uh, not good or is worse compared to the other user which are nearby this website, right? You might be experiencing the same. So because the website is not near to you, or the website is hosted from the far location, the experience of your browsing is not smooth. Okay, so according to geographical region, the content of the website will be delivered to you, and the latency will depend on how you are routing the messages or the content is routed to you. So for this user, the experience is not that good because it is taking larger route to get the content to this user. Are we clear what is CDN? So how CDN works? So we have different users here around the world. So going directly instead of going directly to the website, what we can do, we can have a local servers nearby. Okay, and the user will request the content of this website to this local servers. Okay, instead of going directly to the server over the internet, what the user will route their request to the local servers. Okay, then the local server will access the data for you. Okay, it this accessing the data will be backbone by the Amazon, their own network or their own fibers. Okay, so now, and the data will be cached in this servers. Okay, so even though the experience of this user while accessing this website, the first go might be again will be delayed. Okay, uh, compared to this user. Okay, but being this website is accessed by this local server, this local server will create a cache of this website So when a new request is coming from different user, the new user will go to this local server, and being the data or website is cached here, this nearby server will return back the content of the website directly instead of going to the main server. Are we clear? What is CDN? Okay, it's a content delivery network. This is what we are working. So how our local server is delivering you the content of the website which is far away and improving the performance of your request. Are we clear? What is CDN?
Yes, Farah.
Why we are using? We are using because to improve the performance of our web content according to geographical region. Okay. Now coming to what is CloudFront now. The Amazon CloudFront can be used to deliver your entire website, including dynamic static streaming and interactive content using AWS global network of edge location. So previously it is a uh, theory, or you can say it is a nomenclature concept. CDN is a concept which all the companies are using. Amazon is using, Google is using, and Microsoft or any other websites. They might be on the cloud services or they are hosting their own. It's not that they are always hosting on the cloud. They are hosting their website on their own server, just like Facebook. They are hosting their application on their own servers. So they are using this CDN terminology to cache your data into nearby location. Just like Facebook, the Facebook have created a data center in India. So your request, all the request of your will be going to Facebook data center of Indian data center of Facebook, not to US. Okay, and the content will be delivered to you very fastly because you're being you are requesting from India. It Facebook might know what type of data you are going to access. All the recommendation, all the content of India will be cached in the Indian server. Are we clear how it is done? What is CDN, right? This is the concept called CDN, Content Delivery Network. Now, to implement this service or to implement this concept, Amazon has created a service called CloudFront. Okay, how can you enable your website to cache on nearby edge location? Not all websites are cached. Keep in mind, not all websites are cached. Not all the data is not cached into edge location. You have to enable caching in edge location. So how can you enable that thing? To enable the caching into nearby edge location, you have to go to CloudFront service. Okay, so Amazon CloudFront can be used to deliver your entire website, including dynamic static streaming and interactive content using AWS network of edge location. So what you are using? You are using edge location. Request of the content are automatically routed to your nearest edge location. As I said, you don't know you are accessing the website directly or you are accessing the nearby edge location. You are not concerned about that. The user doesn't know if he is accessing the direct website or he or she is accessing the content from nearby edge location. So the request is directly routed to the nearby edge location. Okay, and the content is delivered to you with best possible performance. Okay, example, you can be CloudFront can be used to optimize the performance of the user accessing the website backed by S3. So what does it mean? Right now we have hosted our website in S3. Okay, so we can enable the CloudFront in S3. So whatever the content of S3 is there, it will be distributed to nearby edge location, and the cache will be generated. So whatever data which is uploaded in S3 for our website, it will be cached in a nearby edge location. So what type of services CloudFront provide? CloudFront is optimized to work with other web services like S3, EC2, Elastic Load Balancer, or Route 53. These are the services which are supported by CloudFront. CloudFront also works seamlessly with non-AWS origin server. Like, it is not necessary that the services which are provided by Amazon only is supported by CloudFront. So you are hosting your website in your local server also, and you can cache your data into cloud using CloudFront. It is clear? So it is not, that is what we mean, non-AWS origin server. So your website might be hosted on your local server, and if you want to cache the data into edge location, you can use CloudFront for that. Okay. So what are the keys or terminologies in CloudFront? So first of all, edge location. So we talked about edge location. This is a location where the content is cached to you. Okay. And that you are trying and can be written. Okay. So basically it is a local server, nearby server, where you are trying to cache your data, and you can upload, you can write the data into edge location. So most of the time edge location used to download the data from the website, but edge location is also used to upload the data. Okay. Separated to AWS region or availability zone. So what does this mean? This is not the AWS region or availability zone. Edge location is altogether different servers located differently from availability zone. So there are more edge location than availability zone. Okay. Origin. So what is origin in the CloudFront? Origin basically where your data is right now. So in which server your data is located, or from where your data is cached. So what is the origin of your data? So this is just the origin of the all file that the content delivery network will distribute. So CDN will distribute your data. So for that, what is your main source of the data? Origin can be S3, EC2 instance, Elastic Load Balancer, Route 53, or even your local server. Now, what is distribution? This is the name given to the cloud distribution network, which consists of collection of edge location. So what does distribution means? So your website is just like in the previous example, previous diagram. So your website is here. Okay. So this is your origin, and this is individual edge location. Okay. And distribution is the collection of this edge location is called distribution. So your website is distributed in which edge location is called distribution. Okay. Are we clear with? So what type of distribution are there? There are two type of distribution. Web distribution. So basically the content which are on the web, basically HTTP and HTTPS. Okay. It's a web distribution. And there is a second category is RTMP, real time messaging protocol. This protocol is used to stream your data. It can be audio, it can be video, or it can be over the internet or flash media content. Okay. Basically the real time data which you need to stream over the internet is cached by RTMP. Okay. So there are two types, the static website content, and the data which you need to stream, or multimedia content. Okay. There are two types of distribution. Till now, are we clear what is CloudFront and how it is working? So basically you are downloading your data to the local edge location, local servers, nearby servers. So now CloudFront also support S3 transfer accelerator. We talk about S3 transfer accelerator. What is it? If you want to upload your file to Amazon S3 bucket, which is far to from your from you, the S3 bucket which is far from you. So to upload your data from over the internet, it will take time. It will consume more bandwidth, more time. So what we can do, you can upload to nearby edge location, and from there Amazon will push the data with Amazon network, and it will upload your data to S3 bucket. So using CloudFront, we can do the same. So Amazon S3 transfer acceleration enable fast, easy, secure transfer of your file over the long distance between you, your end user, and S3 bucket. Transfer acceleration take advantage of CloudFront global distribution edge location. As the data arrive at an edge location, data is routed to S3 over an optimized network. Okay, so how the CloudFront works? We have this diagram last week. Okay, so your S3 bucket is in London, and the data is the user is in Sydney, and he wants to upload a data into S3 bucket which is located in London. So if the user try to upload the data directly, it will take the long path. So what the user can do, user can upload the data to nearby edge location. Whatever he or she wants to upload a file to edge location to S3 bucket, it can be uploaded to nearby edge location, and from that edge location, the Amazon backbone network, which is performance optimized, will upload your data to S3 bucket. Okay, so why we are using this? Because you have a huge data. Many companies has TBs of data. Okay, and to upload that data over the internet will take number of days. To avoid that, we are using accelerator, S3 accelerator. Okay, are we clear? So what is edge location? Exam tip again: edge location, origin, distribution. Edge location, this is the location where the content is cached for you. Origin, from what is the origin, or what is the original files from where your website is going to host. So where the content delivery network will distribute your data. And distribution is basically collection of edge location, and there are two type: website based, basically the content of the pages of the website, or multimedia content, RTMP, the real-time messaging protocol. So basically these are the multimedia streaming, audio, video, or data over the internet. Okay, edge location are not just to read the data. Keep in mind, edge location, although CloudFront edge location are extensively used for reading the data, means downloading the content of the file, but it also support write, like S3 acceleration. Okay, put object on them. CloudFront edge location are utilized by S3 transfer acceleration to reduce the latency of to upload the S3 files. Object can cache for the life for a life. Okay, it's called TTL, time to live. What does that mean? As you know, that whenever you cache a data, there is a limit. There is a life cycle to that cache. For how long that cache will be available in that location, right? So we call it time to live. Okay. Consider scenario. You might also know that you might have experience when you are loading a website. Uh, there's a local cache is created, and if you try to reload, most of the time that cache is loaded rather than going to the website. Okay, but consider a scenario where the content of the website is changed, but and you okay, the content of the website is changed, and still, and you are trying to access the website, but still you are getting the old data because of cache. Okay, I will repeat. You have access a website, and cache of that website is created locally on your computer. Now, again, when you're trying to access the website, the cache will be loaded, not the real website. And consider a scenario where the content of the website, now the content of the website is changed because the cache TTL is not expired. So let's consider the TTL of 5 hours. And the first request which you have created is at was at 12 o'clock. Again, you're accessing the same website at 4 o'clock. So you are accessing through cache. And the content of the website was updated at 3 o'clock. Being you're trying to access through cache, the new content is not delivered to you. So what you have to do? You have to delete the cache in your local so that your new request will route to the website directly. Similarly, happens in edge location. The content is cache in edge location. Being a developer, there might be the case where you want to delete the old version. Means you have there is an upgrade. There is a new version is going to upload in the website, or new content is going to be uploaded into website, and you want that to be immediately available across the world. But the problem is that the TTL can be the cache life can be from minutes, seconds to days. Okay. Now, if the cache life cycle is of 3 days and you have uploaded a new version or you have modified your website, so the user might get the old data or old website because of the cache. So you need to delete the cache in 8 location. You can do that also. Amazon provide you can delete the cache, but the problem is that you will be charged. Okay. But if TTL is expired, there is no charge associated with it. But if you manually go and delete the cache, you will be charged.